Alright guys, welcome. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Just drop in the comment section if you can hear me. So we start. Let me do a sound check right away, so I'll be sure. So today we'll be trading NFP, so we have like few minutes to NFP, right? Please, if you're just joining, give the stream a thumbs up. That's really always encouraging. And if you're new to the channel, subscribe. So today, alright, the sound is good. So we'll first be looking at the NASDAQ, right? This is the US100. The news is 1:30 p.m. +1 GMT. This is the 1 hour time frame here. We have a 1 hour bearish fair value gap here, and in the daily time frame, just this level here is my bullish fair value gap. So I'm just watching if price is going to hold this bullish fair value gap just right here at the NFP. All right. So I want to see if it's going to hold bullish, expand higher from here. So, but just in the 2 hours, let's check 4 hours first. The 4 hours time frame, we have price still expanding to the downside. And yesterday we've already taken a buy side liquidity right here before this drop. And the 2 hours time frame, we have this bearish fair value gap just right here. So let me annotate that. So what's likely to happen is that price is likely to go down and continue bullish. Right, it's likely to go down, but let me see the reaction we are going to get from this point here. So there's a sell side liquidity, and in the 1 hour time frame, so you see how this 1 hour fair value gap overlaps with the 2 hours fair value gap. Let's go to the 30-minute time frame now. Bearish fair value gap here, and we've swept a high. So I'm very bearish on NASDAQ. I'm looking for NASDAQ dropping. So this is a buy side liquidity right here. Right, so we've taken a buy side liquidity here. So let me see the 15-minute time frame. So I want to see if it is going to react off this 2 hours fair value gap and start dropping to this sell side. As this sell side here, you see how they look relative to, so more like relatively equal lows. Right, so if you're just joining, give the stream a thumbs up. So I'm watching the comments now to see your opinion. Right, let me see what you're thinking about this. So if you just join in, give the live stream a thumbs up, give me a thumbs up. So we'll wait few minutes to NFP. Let's see the reaction we get. Right. But this sell side liquidity here is something I'm really interested in. These are levels that I'm really interested in. So let's see how it will react off that. Ken Helen, you cannot see my screen. My screen is very visible. You should see it, except you have network issues, right? No, I dare you, Messi. Let me just do a quick one on gold, right? Let me see what gold has in the 1 hour time frame, right? So gold is still here in a bullish fair value gap, right? Here. This is a bullish fair value gap here. But what I don't know is that I don't know is if this bullish fair value gap will hold as support for price, right? So let me see the daily time frame. Okay, so for NFP gold, I'm looking for a reaching for buy side liquidity. So I'm looking at gold reaching for this here. So I don't want to see a sell. I'm not favoring a sell for NFP. So we have 5 minutes to that. So buy side liquidity for gold. So you should take out some lows for manipulation, then trade to that point. So that's what I'm looking at for gold. So let's go back to US100, my baby girl. Please, if you're just joining, give us a thumbs up. That would just be a sort of encouragement to me right now. I really appreciate the thumbs up, right? So still looking at this bearish fair value gap here. Let's see the reaction we get. I'd love to stay in the 1 minute time frame. So Ken Helen, I hope you can see the screen right now. So we're still here, still watching to see the reaction. So NFP is coming in few minutes. So please don't go hard or go home today. Don't go hard or go home today. So we've taken a buy side liquidity here. Let's see if it will drop significantly after taking this buy side here. All right, let's see what we'll have. So on a normal stance, after taking a buy side, after I sweep in buy side liquidities like this, we should have a serious drop to the downside. And NFP should sponsor that. I really want to see that. NFP. So this here is the other block at this point. So I want to see it break through this other block if it is going to go bearish, right? Don't want to see it respect. So we have 2 minutes to NFP. They go hard or go home, guys. Are you ready? Yes, I'm anticipating bearishness on US100. Right, for NFP, I still want to see some bearishness. Now we have this. I want to see it break through this here, this point. Doing it. So 1 minute to that. So we want to see if it will break through this bearish fair value gap here we got from the higher time frame. So we are still in the fair value gap now. Let's see the reaction we'll get from there. So NFP incoming. So some people with their big money are nervous right now. So if you don't know what to do, it's just best you stay sideline and don't do anything, right? Alright, you see what I was telling you? We've taken a sell side now, so right. Let's see what we get. We've taken a sell side right now. Let's see where we are driving to. Buy side liquidity here. We've broken through this bearish fair value gap, and then we still have buy side liquidity resting here, and we are reacting off the daily fair value gap, daily bullish fair value gap, right? So now there is no reason to look at bearishness anymore because we've had this candlestick trade outside that. So let's see what gold has done. Alright, so you see here for gold, just as I pointed out that I wanted to see gold trade off this level, and you've seen that. So we've taken some form of sell side liquidity just right here on gold before going higher. Probably random. So we've taken out this high here. Let's see if this will close bullish outside this bearish fair value gap. If it closes bullish, we still want to see it go higher. But if the wick stays above here, if the wick still stays outside the fair value gap and the body still below this bearish fair value gap, we'll still have a trade to the sell side. But now let's watch to see if it's going to close above, right? So we've offsetted buy side liquidity now. So we've taken buy side liquidity here. We're still in the bearish fair value gap. You see how this wick is still outside it. Let's see the 1 minute time frame what we have. I don't just like the fact that the body of the candlesticks here are still inside that. Okay, now I like this. So this is a drawn liquidity now for a buy side here, resting here. Buy side. So you watch for that. We've taken sell side here, sell side liquidity here. So I think the volatility is very crazy right now. If you try to set a stop loss, it's kicking me out. AUX mode. So one thing you should notice about trading a high volatility news is that once you're in a high volatility news and you try probably setting in a stop loss, right? On days where we have high volatility news, stop loss are highly likely not to be respected. So it's best you stay off, or you are ready to lose that money, right? So we have buy side liquidity resting right here. So this is where I want to see price go to. So now we've created a bullish fair value gap just right here. So I still want to see it trade to this buy side liquidity resting here. So goal has reached this objective. We still have some buy side liquidity also resting here. So it's always very risky on days of news like this, because once you set a stop loss, it's as if you've never set any stop loss, right? So you should be very careful. That's why I used to say respect the that you don't just come in and do what you feel like doing. Okay. It's very risky. It's extremely risky. So I used to really feel for beginners traders. Please, if you're just joining, give the streams a thumbs up. So I want to see it reach for this. Now, please give the streams a thumbs up. So if you and you've seen now that the target has been hit. So still pretty good. It's just going to be a boring sit and wait. Still looking at it, reaching for this buy side here. Let me see how long that is going to take. It should be faster than. So for the go hard or go, because just staying in this news here is pretty scary. It's pretty scary. So I don't know how they do it. They survive their emotional and mental health. They should be having a whole lot of guts. That's why I say do it with what you can afford to lose, right? Trading is extremely risky. Like it is not how these influencers make it look like. It is not what it is. So it's just at the low of this bullish fair value gap right now. Let's see the reaction we get from here. So any reaction we get from here, I would love to see it break through these highs and start looking for start giving willingness to trade for this buy side liquidity resting here. This is a buy side liquidity I took from the higher time frame. Would love to see that. Done a whole lot of damage taking these lows first and trading so volatile up, right? So that's a whole lot of damage. So let's see how it's going to trade off this bullish fair value gap now. So if you just join in, give us a thumbs up, thumbs up. This right here is a bearish order block. This can support price to go lower to this bullish fair value gap here. Right, this can support price to go lower. So any break above this bearish order block, then we'll see it reach for this buy side as soon as possible. So let's see how far gold is going up. Alright, so this is for gold. For those of you that came early, you would know that we were looking for gold, reaching for this buy side, and the objective for gold has been met, right? But it did a whole lot of harm before going in that direction. That's why it is safer. Personally, I don't trade the news, right? I don't trade the news. We just study it. But if I have spare money, I can go in, but with a very small amount of money, right? I can afford to take this kind of manipulations right here. So back to our US100. 1 minute time frame. So breaking above these highs now, this other block here, is a sign that we are reaching for this buy side liquidity now. So just watch price hit this, right? So watching it trade to this buy side liquidity right here. So if you're just joining, don't forget to give us a thumbs up. That's would really have a thumbs up, right? If you're gaining some value from what I'm sharing today. Though the live stream sometimes might be sort of boring, but trust me, you get a whole lot because we are just sitting to watch price play out, and I point where price is going to, and you see how it trades to those level I point to, right? So that's just it. To give a thumbs up, like the video, like click that like button. So this is what I was saying, that we're watching price reach for this buy side, and you've seen it reach for that now. So you should also take note the 15 minutes time frame. We still have buy side liquidity here. There is buy side liquidity. So that's a potential reach for price, okay, which is very possible to do it anytime soon, right? So just at that buy side liquidity that we've reached, this one here. So those of you that have known me for some time, I would advise that every buy side liquidity or sell side liquidity is a point you should take your profit at. So now we have this bullish fair value gap here. So I'm watching for this to hold price, and let's still continue higher. At least we trade outside this buy side liquidity a bit. So you've seen that. So let's see how we'll drive to this buy side liquidity here. But I don't think the stream is going to hold that long. But if it happens, I think I'll just post it on the community tab. I'll just post it on the community tab. So please, I want to beg you so that you will not hurt yourself, your emotions, and your mental health. Right? It's always very painful, and it will cause a whole lot of scar tissue to you. Right? It will cause a whole lot of pains, and sometimes it even hurts our personality as a person when we don't understand the things that can hurt us. Now I'm pointing it out to you. It's very risky to trade in the condition of NFP. It is very risky to trade. Don't be too moved by the fast money you are seeing online from people, right? Don't be too moved by it, okay? Like taking extreme risks. Man, I don't know how to really say this so you get the point of on news days, high impact news days like NFP, CPI, FOMC. It's always very risky to trade in, and your stop loss might not be respected. So you should be very careful with days like this and not rushing with the euphoria of trading, right? So till next live stream, that will be it for today. I trust that this was insightful, our target have been met. I cannot really do the stream and we watch price together as we trade to this buy side liquidity right here, but maybe sometimes. So but let me just point this is a bullish fair value gap here, so price will hold that trade for some while, probably to that buy side liquidity. So I've pointed a possible reach 18,999.5, right? So that's the reach for price currently. Okay, so guys, trade safe. That's all for today, and give me a thumbs up if this was quite insightful. Okay, so this is it. Booked.